Super Bowl rematch, Eagles versus Chiefs, Monday Night Football. For this game, I have two NFL player props for you guys to lock in. Both of these player props are of the plus money banger variety, so we just need one to hit in order to be profitable. Obviously, we're looking to have both. What I do for my NFL player props is I find plays that I like, just regular player props that I like, but instead of taking them at the main line, I pump up the numbers a little bit to get pretty juicy odds. And the results have been incredible. I started doing this in week 7. It's been amazing. Now, I'm recording this before Sunday Night Football. I have one play for Sunday Night Football that is obviously still to be determined. But heading into Sunday Night Football, we have hit 2 of our pumped up props, and we are guaranteed to be up at least 6.5 units, regardless of what happens on Monday Night Football or Sunday Night Football tonight. Excuse me. If we get our play to hit tonight, we're going to be up almost 10 units tonight. But regardless, overall, our results have been incredible. As you can see here, up 24.5 units overall, 14 and 19 on these pumped up props. And remember, in terms of the win percentage, majority of these plays are plus 200, plus 300 and above. Or for Monday Night Football, for primetime games, at a minimum, they're both plus money. So don't look at the win percentage, look at the total profit, look at the total ROI. 21.82% ROI is incredible. And again, this is heading in to Sunday Night Football. So if you are new, would appreciate it if you could hit that subscribe button. Trust me, we have been making a lot of money on these pumped up props. If you're not new, but you're still not subscribed, make sure to subscribe as well. Other than that, remember to like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. We can get into Monday Night Football picks. So Eagles versus Chiefs. The first play that we are locking in here is Travis Kelce, 9+ receptions, plus 188 odds at FanDuel. Now I know, I get it. It's going to be very, very scary. With no Taylor Swift, she's not attending this game. But regardless, even without that, I'm still all over Travis Kelce props for this game. Now, it might be the square thing to do. I'm not sure if the general public, if everybody is on Kelce props or not. I just think that he has the absolute blow-up potential type of game in this one. Looking at the entire year, basically anybody that is up the middle against the Eagles defense has success, whether that's the slot receiver or whether that's the tight end. The last time we saw the Eagles play football, slot receiver CeeDee Lamb had 11 receptions for 191 yards. Tight end Jake Ferguson had 7 receptions for 91 yards and a touchdown. The week prior to that, tight end for the Commanders, Logan Thomas, had a 3.5 reception over-under. He had 6. Earlier in the season, TJ Hawkinson destroyed the Eagles with 7+ receptions. That hit his reception over-under. He scored 2 touchdowns, as did both Hunter Henry and Mike Gesicki. They both went over their reception total against the Eagles. So yeah, the Eagles defense just gets annihilated by anybody up the middles, and that's generally the tight end or the slot receiver. For this case, obviously for the Chiefs offense, that's going to be the tight end. That's going to be Travis Kelce. Now the Eagles are coming off of a bye, and everybody knows that Travis Kelce is who you need to shut down if you want to have any semblance of having success against the Chiefs offense. So maybe the Eagles defense will have some sort of creative scheme to guard against Travis Kelce. I'm not buying it. They knew that they had to guard CeeDee Lamb. He still went off against them. They know previous matchups that who the team wants to go to. They unfortunately just do not have the bodies to be able to have a successful defense, specifically up the middle of the field. Looking at DVOA, they are literally the worst team in the entire NFL at guarding the tight end. They are 32nd, according to guard team defense, guarding the tight end, according to DVOA. That's very much not good. So for all that, I think Travis Kelce, again, has the potential for an absolute blow-up game in this one. This is a play that I'm laddering up to 10+. So I'm taking 8+, 9+, and 10+. I'm also laddering his receiving yards as well. Just remember, every time that you scale up, whether you go up 10 yards for 10 yards or 1 reception, as you scale up, make sure your unit size is scaled down as the numbers go up. But I love targeting Travis Kelce props in this one. Obviously, for the purposes of this video and for tracking purposes moving forward, we're just tracking whether he hits the specific play that I talked about, the 9+. But if you want, just to be honest with what I'm doing, I am laddering both receptions and yards. That's our first play. Next up, obviously sticking in the same game because it's the only game on Monday Night Football. Jalen Hurts, anytime touchdown, plus 125 odds at DraftKings. So yes, we are not getting a pumped up prop in this one, but we are still getting a plus money banger player prop. So it still qualifies the rules I have set for myself for these primetime games. In my opinion, getting Hurts at plus money to score, I feel is an absolute gift. Now, generally, if you're looking at odds on a sports book and it seems too good to be true, it probably is. But I just think this is incredible value on the Eagles, or excuse me, on Jalen Hurts specifically to score a touchdown. He's normally minus money, and he scores a lot. And I know that all the talk since the Eagles bye week has been the knee injury, whether Jalen Hurts is healthy or not, whether he can run. Well, regardless of that, he can still execute the push sneak, the Philly special, the tush push, whatever you want to call it. He can still execute that very, very well. And we all know that's the Eagles' bread and butter when they get down to the 1 yard line. It's their go-to play. If they get stopped short, they are running the push sneak. In a game as important as this one, the Eagles are not going to, they're not going to leave anything on the cutting room floor. They're going to pull out all of the stops in order to beat the Chiefs, and that includes using Hurts's legs a little bit more. So even if he doesn't score on a push sneak, I still think he has a chance to run one in just on a QB draw at the goal line, something like that. Now, I'm not necessarily saying he's going to run for 100 yards or I'm obviously not pumping up his rushing yards, but I do think that they're going to use Jalen Hurts' legs in high leverage spots. Now, we don't know exactly when Hurts injured his knee. We first saw it on Sunday Night Football against the Dolphins when he limped off the field and he put a brace on at halftime. But if you just look at his entire year, he really hasn't been using his legs at all. He's only gone over 50 rushing yards once. And literally after week 1, talk around Philadelphia was, is Jalen Hurts healthy? He looks different as a runner. I'm an Eagles fan. Trust me, I was very aware of all of these stories. So the point of what I'm trying to say is he hasn't looked right as a runner all year. And that's probably going to scare people off of his anytime touchdown. Well, Eagles have played 9 games. He has scored a touchdown in 6 of those 9 games. 6 of 9. That's very nice. Dating back to last year, this includes the Super Bowl, he scored in 7 of 10 games. If you go back even further, he scored in 11 of 15. He scored in 18 of 30. And in the Super Bowl against the Chiefs, he scored 3 rushing touchdowns. Now, I'm not necessarily saying he's going to score 3 in this one. We just need him to score once to cash plus 125. I think those odds are an absolute gift, which probably means that DeAndre Swift is going to score like 3 touchdowns, something like that. But regardless, hopefully we can get Hurts in the end zone. Hopefully we can get Kelsey 9+ receptions. If we get one of these to cash, we are at least going to make money. We're going to be profitable. If we get both, I'm not going to say we're going to be rich, but it would be very nice. So let's hope for that. And that's all I got. 2 plays for you guys to lock in for Monday Night Football. If you are riding, make sure to comment and let me know. Other than that, remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and have a good one.